The Martin Lindstrom Video Report. New and innovative ways of building brands.
Is it possible to come up with a revolutionary idea which not only is changing the entire packaging industry, but which at the same time creates a product which is user-friendly and will support the environment? This week I'm in Helsinki, in Finland, and I'm meeting up with Stefan Lindfors. He is both an entrepreneur, he is an artist, he's a sculpturist, he's a film movie maker, and also he's the inventor behind this concept called pulp. It is, in my eyes, a very big revolution, and it's captured Finland with a major storm, and it may even capture the region where you are right now. Join me in this interview with Stefan. You came up with a wonderful idea in order to basically redesign, reinvent the packaging industry. First of all, how did you come up with the idea?
Well, I was scanning the different, let's say, the features that bottles of today and the last 50-60 years lack, that we don't have. One being stacking, for example. No bottles stack, bottles fall over on the table. You can't really put them on a belt, things like that. And when I put all that together, I came up with a donut or a bagel, whichever you want. But at that point it was just an idea, and I think here that it's very important that you don't have too much knowledge of the industry as a designer, because it prevents you from flying high enough. If you do have a lot of knowledge, you have to have the ability to let go of it in the creative process, in the beginning process when you create a concept. And so I wasn't afraid that it wouldn't be possible to manufacture it. I was more wondering why it hasn't been done before. And then I called my civilized friends in the business, finding out that it really hasn't been done. And then we went to the industry and they said, we can't do it. And then we worked on it for 3 months and they could do it.
So what is the trick to persuade a very conservative industry? The packaging industry must be the #1 most conservative industry today. What is the trick to persuade them?
Well, in our case anyway, being just a few guys with a big mission and high ambitions, we obviously knew that we do need a package, a bottle, which is absolutely unique. And that also interests the industry, because we live in a time now where people really need to get their emotions up from inside. And in this design, people just laugh. They get in a good mood and they wonder about things and what they can do with it and what else they can use it for, which is also one of the main intentions for us, to encourage people to reuse it later, after they've had their juice or water or whatever is in it. It doesn't matter what we sell, by the way. It's not about water, it's about collecting money for environmental issues.
So tell me about that, because in principle, this is not just good-looking design, it also supports the environment, right?
From every bottle sold, we give away a major share of the profit for something, anything in the country that PLUP is distributed. And in the Nordic area here in Finland, we give away 10 euro cents from each bottle sold to cleaning up the Baltic Sea, which is the most polluted sea on Earth. Sorry to say. Oh yeah, as a fact. If it would go to Australia, we'd seek an issue or several issues there that would need help. So a major share of the profit goes away. And obviously the plastic is recyclable. It's a modified PET plastic. And I think that pretty much covers it.
So there's a functional part to this as well, you explained for me. That is, you can stack it as well. That was the whole foundation for
I wanted you to be able to stack it, but I also wanted you to be able to exactly put it on a stick like this. And for the restaurant business, it's quite practical. If you the waiter or the waitress just simply takes bottles to the table, and it saves space in your fridge that way as well. And then of course with the hole, which I do admit is an identity issue as well. You need identity for a new brand too. We couldn't possibly be competing only with the giveaway money mission if our bottle was just any regular bottle. But here you can, attach it to this little string and keep it with you. when you go running or just out in the street on a hot day. So these issues matter a lot to us. And in addition, the plastic, this modified PET plastic is quite durable. So it stands reuse a lot, and then you can use it over and over again, putting your own drinks in it and use it as a storage device at home.
So what is your advice to companies which are struggling with making things happen? They want to have a new design out there, new product design, new concept, but they are hitting a brick wall at the Walmarts and the Kmarts and the Targets of the world. What would you do? What is your advice?
Yeah, why are they hitting the wall? I mean, it depends on where the problem is, because when we had created the idea for the bottle and we had the mission and we were about to approach companies such as Walmart or the distributors here in Finland, we were also told that they're not going to be interested in you because they already have enough of brands and ready-to-drink products out there on their shelves. Well, we didn't listen, but we approached them instead, and it was the opposite. They really wanted us, and I obviously believe that for an environmental topic is crucial, but without a new package design, I don't think it would have worked.
Will we see this in the United States soon?
Yes, I hope so. Well, you will, definitely, but how soon, I don't know. We just had it launched on the market in Finland a few months ago, and we're getting everything in order here, and the next step is to go global, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what can we learn from Stefan Lindfors and his amazing idea about how to change the packaging industry? I think there's 3 points. Point number 1, as he says, you need to create a concept which is so solid, so different, that people just can't avoid grabbing it. They want to touch it, they're smiling. It basically has a soul, and I think that's exactly what he managed to achieve by creating the pulp concept. Point number 2 is interesting too, because it has a point of functionality as well. It's not just cute, it actually can be stacked. It has a lot of practical issues around it, which I think is fantastic. You can hang it next to the pants, you can basically drink it very easily. It stores quite a lot of water or whatever liquid you put into it. It has a functional dimension to it too. But I think what's most wonderful about it is this is an evidence about that you can actually care about the environment too. The environmental issue is not the primary focus on this, it's an add-on to it. It's not the reason why people are buying it, but at least it's doing the environmental factor as well at the same time. So it makes 3 different dimensions come up in one. It has a great design, it's functional and supports the environment. And I think it's a good and basically evidence we have here right now that you should not give up in case you are considering right now to develop a new packaging design which is trying to fulfill all those 3 points. I'll jump on another plane, but join me next week where I'm going to explore new and innovative ways of building brands. See you then.
The Martin Lindstrom Video Report. New and innovative ways of building brands.